Hello and welcome back to musicwithryan.com. We are here, lesson number 4 of the Beginning Guitar 101 eCourse. For this lesson we're going to cover new strumming patterns, a couple new patterns, one maybe a little bit in the intermediate side of things. We're going to talk about a new song, You Are My Sunshine, of course playing a basic melody that's not quite in first position. We're actually going to get out of first position and get up in third position a little bit and just learn how to play, get familiar with playing up the neck, I guess. And of course you're going to learn how to strum that tune with those strumming patterns that we learned. And I go over a big portion about how to sing and play. I have sheet music that has the lyrics written underneath the chord chart for this tune, so you can kind of see where you're supposed to sing and when the chords change and where the words are supposed to be. So I have a big lesson on how to sing and play, and that is very difficult for the beginner. I mean, we're still learning at this point, I feel, to change chords while we continue to strum, but I want to get you going on singing and playing, or at least get that in your brain. So I go over in depth about how we get started. Okay, so if you like the way I teach and the way I'm approaching learning guitar, I encourage you to go to my website and check out the entire eCourse for the beginning guitarist. It's a 12-lesson course that I recommend doing in a 6-month time frame, 2 lessons a month. And it comes with 12 hours of video, practice tracks for every tune, beginning guitar eCourse, ebook with the tabs, the sheet music instruction. And each lesson is about 40 to 60 minutes. So this is great for anybody who has never played guitar before, has played guitar for 3 to 8 to 12 months. We go from the ground up, okay? And this is lesson number 4. Each lesson we do a new song. So go over there, check out more in detail about the course. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give you a glimpse of what's in lesson 4. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the page, write a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. What I want to do is, we've done pretty much all of the chords in the first 3 lines, so I want to do really just 2, perhaps maybe 3 chords here. And first we'll start relatively easy. We're going to get to a tricky chords here in a sec, but D minor, D with the little M there in the last line. And you can play a couple different ways. And you can take your pencil and put an X on the low E string and the low A string, because we won't strum those when we strum this chord. And it's the first finger, first fret of the E string, second finger, second fret of the G, and third finger, third fret of the B string. And then strum from the D string on down. Check your thumb, check your palm. How do things look? How's your hand position? Are you on your fingertips? Always reminding you of that. If it's hard to use your third finger, you can use your pinky there on the B string. I use my pinky a lot for the D minor. Either one is totally fine, okay? So you can do what's written, or you can use your pinky there. Whoa, wrong string, right? So there's the D minor. Okay, and then the next chord I want to look at is right next to it. It's B minor. So now we're going to be using kind of all of our fingers here, and it's kind of a precursor to a bar chord, like with the F. It's kind of a shorthand or precursor again to the bar chord. And yeah. So B minor. So first finger, first finger, second fret of the E, second finger, third fret of the B, and let's reach up here, third finger, fourth fret of the D, and then the pinky right below it on the G string in the 4th fret. And you're going to strum only the ones that you're pressing down, so you can take your pencil when you have a sec and X off again the 2 strings, the low E and the low A. Okay, so again, I said that was a precursor to the bar chord. So the bar chord, you would then take your first finger and bar across the 5 strings, and then that would give you the low note here. Okay, this low note on the A string, and you would strum just from the A string on down, really just getting one more note, but it's a big one actually. But odds are it's pretty hard for the beginner at the moment, but you can try it. But until then, this is kind of our precursor. Alright, so there is a couple new strumming patterns that I want to show you, and actually one completely new, and one of them that we're going to kind of take that we've already done and actually add a little bit more intricate pattern to it, give it a little style, and yeah, you'll see what I mean. So this You Are My Sunshine's in the key of G, and so what I want to do is I just want to hang on the G chord here, and we're just going to stay on the G, and we're going to work on this strumming pattern, okay? And this is strumming pattern number 2 in your strum key, and it's also on the, should be on the sheet music too. So I'll play it a couple times. It sounds like this. It's like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So as you notice, there is a tie between beats 2 and the ties over beat 3. And that creates a double upstroke, right? Some syncopation. We talked all about that in the last lesson. And so this pattern is super common in tons of tunes, and I kind of use it as my default strumming pattern. If I don't know what to do, I use this for anything in 4/4 time signature, of course. But it just falls easily in a lot of tunes. It's so, again, super common pattern. And it may be tricky for some of you to do that double up in there in the middle, again, that syncopation, but we really want to work on it, again, as it's common, and we can use this for one of the patterns. We can use, again, any tune, but for You Are My Sunshine, okay? So I'll do it again, just on the G chord, and, keeping your foot, tapping your foot, that all together. And again, my hand is going back and forth all the time, no matter what, and I'm hitting the strings when it's marked, of course, and if you accidentally hit a strings, when you're going up and down, that's okay, as long as you just keep on going, you're gonna still be in time. So let's do it a little bit more here. So 2, 3, 4, down, say the count, which is 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. Okay, even if you still have trouble, again, just saying it like 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and.